Hey, I'm that girl goddess. You gotta excuse my hair. I said I wasn't gonna do my hair till Saturday. But I'm talking today is to the men, choose better. And I'm gonna reiterate that. Choose better. You know, when you're going on dating, I know some men they just want to be dating for life, which I just consider them not even men to be considered. You know, a serial dater is not looking for a partner or a marriage or a real serious relationship. That's a no go. Like I tell people, I'm not a toy. I'm not gonna be there with all the other people you put into your life. Well, you ain't gotta worry about that no way. I'm married, for one. Two, I'm not interested in most of these foolish men, especially the new generation. And then them old fools, they got so many demons. It's a no for me. Okay? But when I say this to the men, that's because I'm a mother of male children predominantly. Choose better. Stop getting one of these females that lay with you the same day. Stop choosing females who's on Instagram, OnlyFans, because you already know what that is. Okay? I'm not welcoming no 304s into my family. Don't want to be bothered with you. No, never been into that kind of lifestyle. Don't want to. It's trifling. Like I tell people, if you don't marry me and we just dating because I won't be intimate with you, it's your loss. I have always been a great catch. But no, no one's going to play with my body. No, I'm not going to compromise it. It doesn't make sense. I'm not something you practice on. A test drive. You know, it's not even scriptural. You know, if you don't like my personality or whatever, okay, you can just keep it moving. But I'm not going to be your fool and lay down with you and get your demons because that's the first way you transfer demons on an intimate level. Just because you're a male don't mean you're all that. But for the most part, born female, we're supposed to deal with males, our opposite. I'm going to say again, choose better. Because you go out and meet this girl and you meet her and you mess around with her and then have a baby. You stuck 20 years. Your check is compromised 20 years. Then you got to wrestle because most of these females don't want you to see the child because once most of them nowadays they just want to have a baby so they can get on Section 8 and so they can live in the project and get a roof over their head. They don't even want to continue. Half these females ain't raised themselves, so they're not gonna raise the children. They may feed them. They don't care about their personal well-being. They're not gonna go over homework. You know, recognize if you deal with a dumb female, you're gonna have dumb children. Not because your child is mentally incapable, but because they're not gonna be a parent. Most of them. Make sure you do an interview. You know, when you go out with them, I tell you, take them to Red Robin's, Chili's. You can take them to the Golden Corral. But their plate shouldn't be no more than $20. All of that, giving a female, taking her out to eat and buying her stuff that she can't even afford to feed herself is just foolishness. That's not getting to know you. That is just her letting you talk to her agent so she can get a free meal. You know, you need to be asking questions to see are they worth compromising with. Why spend your life with someone who think that you're their father? And that sounds so perverse. Men, call me daddy. No. As a female, I'm not your child. I'm not going to call you daddy. That's a sign of perversion. That's how the enemy gets in. He twists and perverse things. You know, children hearing you say that, they begin to think it's okay to be an adult touch them inappropriately because you're calling them daddy. Don't even play those little games. Those really are a lot of pedo games. You know, it's not healthy. Why can't you just call him your sweetheart, sweet, or okay, love, okay, dear, Why come up with all this daddy stuff? And you know you're not going to provide for them 20 years, because even parents get so the children become teenagers and they start telling them, okay, you get a little summer job, you can pay your phone bill. Okay? And then if you're talking about being a wife is ordained under God. God clearly said a wife is a help meet. So if a woman coming to tell you, oh, you got to pay all the bills, walking into her life, don't even be that stupid. Don't even put yourself in that position. Let her sit there and wait. Because you read the Bible, the virtuous wife, she's a help meet. She helped meet the cause. Sometimes she'll be carrying the situation. Sometimes you'll be carrying all the situations. Sometimes you'll be putting in 70 or 80%. She may be putting in 20%. The next time, she'll be paying probably 70 or 80%. You have to do 100 to make sure it meet. But you got to do it with someone who's trying to make the effort, doing all that they can to meet you there. Okay, the virtuous woman had her own business outside of working. She saved money. She had her own bank accounts. So when things became hectic, she was able to go into her accounts and put into her household. It's not a one-sided thing. You know, I'm just saying, all these men, you got to think wisely. Ask her, how does she raise her children? How does she discipline them? Look at her family. Look at the background, because you're going to see a lot of that. You know, and I'm going to tell you, when it comes down to lifelong partners, if she's in a dating game and used to being with 101 men and body count is up to, with the average female nowadays, this new generation, 100, 200, 300, one girl, 100 people in one day, all that foolishness. Do you really want to dedicate yourself to that? Do you really want to take a risk of having HIV or any other STD? Because that's not even feasible. How she present herself to you, I mean, she's on Instagram, talking about she an Instagram model. She ain't no Instagram model. She just a 304. She waiting for someone to send some money and she be intimate with them so she can get some money to help pay for her lifestyle. Most of them don't have real jobs, don't have real education, live beyond their means, not looking to settle. You know, most of them females talking about they want to wait for an NBA player. Most of them ain't going to be chose. No way. It's foolishness. They're not looking about compatibility. You need to see, are you compatible? Can you enjoy each other's company without you spending $1,000,000? When you start dating, take them on simple dates. Meet at the park. You can have a picnic. You can sit around. You can go to, like I say, little local small restaurants. You know, Chili's, because you're getting to know each other. You don't want the environment too loud. You can go roller skating. You can go to the theater. Okay? But spend $100, $200 on a plate. They choosing whatever. And if you take them on a date, tell them what your budget is. If you pick them up, please take them home. You know, please take them home. Don't leave them out there because they acting a fool. Just let them know in the beginning. If you see them ordering too much food, call the waitress over and turn around and say, well, she's going to pay for her food. I will only contribute this amount. Set some boundaries. But if you see yourself have to set boundaries like that and they don't respect it, then you know what to do. Don't ask them on another date. Don't pay for the date. Let them stand there, because when I was raised, they always say, keep money in your pocket and don't order no more than what you can pay for. Okay, so if they want to be foolish, let them be fools. You can't stop somebody from choosing a lifestyle. Either you're going to act like you got good sense or you're going to act foolish. Okay, men. Also, I'm going to tell you, don't meet no female and decide, and you just getting to know them. Now, if you tricking, that's your own business. But if you getting to know them, you should not be buying expensive gifts right off. Don't make them think that you're a simp. Let them females think you're stupid. You know, stop it. Let them know that you're not looking for a trick. You're looking for someone of substance and quality. Listen to the different things that matter. How do they pay their bills? While you're dating, if they have their house and you have yours, you make sure, don't help them with no bills. Make sure they're responsible. Ask them about, Do they have a bank account? Are they saving some money? Are they trying to save some money? Ask them the practical questions. Are they living within their means? Do they have goals? Are they educated? Do they want to be educated? Look deep before you leap. That's all I'm going to tell you. And then if they're going out to dinner with you and everything is exposed, then they could be trying to pick up another man, waiting to go to the bathroom, pick up a phone number, this, and this. They should be in modest apparel. What is the point of you going out with someone that's totally disrespecting the environment if you're in public? Because people do have children. Children shouldn't be looking at them dressed any old kind of way. They can say, I'm not a Christian, but the Bible's for saved and unsaved. It's on the Most High. He asks the same thing from everybody, period. So I'm just letting you know that. What else should you be looking for? Look to see if they have manners. Watch how they treat people that they think is beneath them. If they have children, go look at their children. See, is the children clean? Do they have proper clothes? If you go to their house, make sure look to see if the house clean. Ask them, do they know how to wash? Ask little personal questions. They shouldn't be upset because you ask simple questions, because these are questions. Ask them, can they cook? Ask them, do they just raise their kids off on McDonald's? You have to ask all the important questions that's to you. Ask them, what do they want you to contribute to a relationship? Ask them, what do they contribute? Okay, because just because they born female don't mean they worth anything. Just like you being born male don't mean you worth all of that. I'm not judging, because I tell a lot of men, you 30 years old, you sitting on the couch playing a video game. Come on now, that's crazy. There's nothing wrong with some time, but do you have a job? Are you establish a bank account? Are you trying to establish a bank account? Do you have a habit? Do you do drugs? Do you drink? Give them a drink one time when you out with them. See how they act. Are they a drunk? Can they handle liquor? Are they mean? Are they belligerent? Do they make public scenes? Do they take off their clothes after they had a drink or any substance? See if they have a history of substance abuse. See if there's any mental health issues. See if they have controlling parents. How many baby daddies? How many children, just as you? You reveal how many children you have, how many baby mamas you have. All of these are questions that you need to ask. And that's just one of my things I'm going to tell you. Tips on finding you somebody of substance. And then pray and ask God to reveal that person to you. It'll come out whether they want you to see it or not. Take your time. You're not rushing. You can rush into a hot mess. It's easy to get the devil in and hell to get them out. It's easy to get an STD. Sometimes you have to deal with it the rest of your life. I'm just saying, let's make some wise decisions, choices, and think with the head on your shoulders. And those are my tips. Y'all be blessed. Happy holidays. I'm wishing everybody success. Hope they find their true love, what's going to make them happy, compatible, because you can't buy a home with a woman that you're just dating. You want to have yourself established by a certain age. Mortgages are 10, 15, 20, 30-year mortgages. Come on now. And you got to see somebody that's going to consistently help you meet the cause. See, do you want to be married? Tell them where your boundaries are. But anyway, y'all have a great day. I'm that girl goddess. Bye.